New York Mayor Eric Adams. In midst the reaction of ministration migrant crisis. This week before a winter storm before a Brooklyn high school defended immigrants temporarily. City officials. A former airport Floyd Bennett Field a shelter from hundreds of immigrants to James Madison High School on Tuesday night because concerns about the strong winds associated with the storm. The movement was greeted with a broad criticism. Parents condemned temporary closing of school, and elected officials called on city to find a more sustainable solution, especially in winter. Homeless rights. Legal Relief Association and Coalition for the Homeless. Last-minute evacuation for immigrant families traumatic and devastating advocates. The city officials said the school received several calls and threats among the more excessive reactions. In an interview with GMA3 on Thursday, Adams said that city was doing right thing by placing immigrants in high school and that schools of city were used in emergency situations and fire. We will not say that we will not use our school buildings when we have an emergency affecting immigrants in the city, because people say whatever they say. If you look closely, they are still children and adults should not put anything that will endanger children. No matter what, a child or family fits the streets of the city of New York. We can't disturb one day for a day because of the other children. This is unacceptable and I will not harm the children, he added. When asked to move to remote learning during a press briefing on Thursday, Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, D-N.Y.Kesintiz Urban students are moving. In a briefing held on Wednesday, city's Emergency Management Commissioner Zachary Iscol said that he did not foresee the use of James Madison High School to host city's immigrants. He acknowledged that it was something. New York Mayor Eric Adams visits the James Madison High School in the New York-Brooklyn district on the 9th of January 2024 with asylum seekers.Benny PolatseckAP According to Mayor. More than 168,000 asylum seekers have passed through purchase system of city since spring of 2023. And now approximately 70,000 people care. Last week, Adams filed a lawsuit against 17 buses and transportation companies that help send asylum seekers to city while dealing with the big budget problems surrounding crisis. The city is looking for $708 million in the case to meet the maintenance costs of immigrants. Cities El Paso, Brownsville, Chicago, New York cities should not take a national crisis of this size, said. Adams also called on criticism of the implementation of a 60-day shelter rules for immigrant families while calling for federal government to intervene. The national government needs to solve it, not the New York, he said. But you do not want a child to have a permanent shelter residence. This is unacceptable and we will not tolerate it. New York City Auditor Brad Lander said that high